Shocking evidence. Democrats try to literally steal another election. Hello everyone, Jen here, Golden State Times, and today we have a news story. This one comes courtesy of the Conservative Tribune, and it says that the theft of electronic voter logs from a poll worker's pickup truck in Georgia has raised questions about the possibility of voter fraud in Tuesday's special election in Georgia. According to Fox, early voting check-in machines were stolen from the pickup truck of poll manager Craig Joe Rogers, a 60-year-old Marietta resident, while he was shopping at a Kroger supermarket on Sunday. The machines, which are electronic and cost over $2,000, were among thousands of dollars of election equipment taken from a Cobb County official's vehicle. It says that the theft came in the midst of a contentious jungle primary to replace Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price, who left the House seat representing Georgia's 6th congressional district to take a seat in President Donald Trump's cabinet. It says that Price had cruised to re-election with more than 60% of the vote, and it says that the new election this week was going to be a much more hard-fought situation. A slew of candidates battled it out to see if one could get 50% of the vote, and it says that the Democrats had put all of their eggs in the basket on Jon Ossoff, including celebrity endorsements and, according to Real Clear Politics, $8.3 million in campaign cash. The Democrats' efforts ended up coming up short. Ossoff fell about 2 points shy of the 50% needed, and even generally speaking, 538 predicted that he had no better chance than 50-50 of winning the June runoff. However, that doesn't mean that there aren't rumors of voter fraud surrounding the theft, especially because our friend Craig Joe admitted that he may have left his truck unlocked, and Cobb County officials didn't bother notifying the Georgia Secretary of State's office that the machines were missing for over 2 days. So it says that Candace Brose, press secretary of the Georgia Secretary of State Brian Kemp, said, quote, "It is ridiculous that they waited to notify our office." They went on to say, quote, we should have been one of the first calls that they made after the theft occurred. It says we are always accessible to county election officials, even on the weekends. So Kemp said, quote, "We have opened an investigation and we are taking steps to ensure that it has no effect on the election." They went on to say, quote, "I am confident that the results will not be compromised." So it goes on to say it's worth pointing out that there was another auto break-in down the street at the same time. However, the timing of the theft made Jason Shepard, chairman of the Cobb County GOP, suspicious of voter fraud. And Shepard said, quote, "This election has gotten very contentious. The Democrats have sent in busloads of activists from Washington, Connecticut, and Michigan. The theft could just be a random thing, but the timing makes it just much more worrisome. I think there is a cause to be concerned about the integrity of the election. Did they look in the back of the truck and saw what they knew to be voting machines and thought this could be something to affect the election? That's a concern." So yeah, folks, the Democrats are back to their old habits, stealing elections and corrupting, trying to change the outcome when they know that they're going to lose. So they're always bussing in people from different areas. They throw tons of money at people, celebrities and all this other stuff. Because celebrities, they're just bought and paid for, right? They go for the highest bidder most of the time. But the Democrats are always going to continue this. They're never going to stop. They're the type of people that will do the exact same thing hoping for an outcome. And even if it doesn't happen, they'll just try again, right? They're like people who are addicted to gambling, even though they suck. That's how they are. Those are the type of people they are. Okay, so, but in 2018, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath, and they are desperate. The Democrats are extremely desperate, and they will do anything, try anything to get power back. And we have to be very careful, very vigilant. So if there's elections in your county, in your state, in your city, whatever, keep an eye out for voter fraud, folks. Okay, and if you see voter fraud, report it. If you have any footage, any video, any pictures, anything, you can always send it to us. Okay, and we'll make a article out of it, or we'll send it to the appropriate people so it can get out there. But always keep an eye out. Okay, make sure if you have the time, if you want to do it, to go and be a person at the voting booths, right? Donate your time, be one of those people out there and always keeping an eye out, just making sure that, the people that are there are not trying to push or sway or trying to change the outcome of any election. But yeah, folks, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And like always, like this video, share this video, subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much for watching. If you missed President Trump's press conference with the Italian Prime Minister, it should be in the description below. We stream everything that has to do with administration, Sean Spicer pressers, all that stuff here at Golden State Times. And also we upload a bunch of times a day to make sure you guys are still up to date every single day on the news that is going on. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the links in the description below, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.